Everybody, there's a reality remake here with a first look at Ascending Dojo by Selfox. This is a pretty interesting looking game. It has a Chinese theme to it. I've heard it compared a lot to Avatar. You can sort of, use fire bending and earth bending, all the sort of things from that show. I personally love that show, so I'm really looking forward to this. People over at Selfox were kind enough to send me an alpha copy of this game in order to take a look at it and write an article and maybe even post this video on that, so let's hop right in. I don't know what discovery mode is, so I guess we're going to go with new game. This is pretty cool scenery, I have to say, on this menu screen. I'm digging the music. I'm digging the pedals. The pedals are really cool. This is on the Quest 2, so a lot of the images are pretty low poly. Pretty standard Quest 2 stuff. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. All right. Oh, wow. I feel like this house is a little too big for me. Honestly, it looks kind of like a Might and Magic house. Like from Might and Magic 4 or something. Okay. Hey there. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're further away from that door than I thought you'd be because you were knocking a second ago. Okay, yeah, I don't want to piss off Master Roku, which... is that a character's name from Avatar? I think it might be. Pretty sure there's a guy named Roku. Alright. Just walking with the joystick. Look, the turn is snap. Joystick walk automatically. I hear a rumbling, yeah. Oh, oh. I mean, oh, wow. Yeah, that seemed... okay, that seemed kind of bad. Oh, are we not training now? We're just going to the crater. Alright, this is pretty lax training regimen we got here. Hopefully the master won't mind, I guess. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing an update on some of these textures. This is a pretty basic texture. It's very brick. I don't think it really fits the rest of the aesthetic, but I'm loving the trees. These cherry blossom trees, I think they're supposed to be, are very beautiful. Love the pink. Oh, this red one over here, that's very nice. Alright, I can't sprint. If I toggle the joystick, there's no sprinting. I suppose we're just going to walk this guy, doing his funny left-right walk over here. We're just going to follow him. Okay. Yeah, definitely some very alpha effects here. I wouldn't judge... what this might look like going forward based off of these fire effects. It's kind of a stranger, I feel. Okay. Yeah, Yamamoto? Yamato, okay. Oh, there's a guy. Yamato, what's up, dude? How are you doing? You got a piece of the comment. Found a fragment. Okay. Place it in your bag on the right of your chest. Sure, thanks, man. Got it in my bag. Back to the way you came, and you can find his house to the left of the dojo. Sure, you do you, man. I mean, it looks like it would be pretty hot because it is on fire, but more power to you. You got anything to say, buddy? Huh? No? No? Got anything to say? Nothing? Okay. Bye-bye. So I guess we're just gonna go for a stroll back to the dojo. I really love the ambient sound here, though. I think whoever's doing sound for this game, it sounds like they know what they're doing. Hopefully there will be some voice work in a later version too. I'd like to see what the voice work would sound like. VR is definitely much better with voiced characters, more so than a flat game where it's you read on the computer all the time. But in VR, reading's a little weirder because you're in this more immersive environment. It seems much more natural to hear a character speak, even if the voice work is bad. I'll take bad voice work over text prompts. But again, this is an alpha. I'm going to say the disclaimer a lot. I don't really want to judge this game too much based on the state that it's currently in. Because, I mean, they were kind enough to send it to me, so I don't want to bring them down on that. The people over at Selfox. Fragment of the comment, blah, blah, blah. Sure. Oh, and I can give him stuff. Yeah, take that, buddy. That's a pretty good snap. Big forces. Big forces of what? Okay. I need a pickaxe. Okay. Mining in games is fun. I wasn't expecting it in this game. Take this. Oh, okay. cut the bamboo. Make sure to cut it as far down as possible. Well, a katana. Well, this is definitely getting interesting now. Thanks, buddy. There wouldn't happen to be any sort of, no? Okay, good. I didn't really want to hurt him. Oh, a sheath. Can I even, how do I even, oh, you just kind of put it on there. All right. Doesn't work like a sheath. It'd be awfully high to work like a regular sheath. I mean, I'm no swordsman. I mean, I do a bit of swordsmanship in VR. Just a little bit of swordsmanship in VR. But that would still be pretty awkward. Oh, and there's a tutorial here that I completely missed while I was investigating the comment with what's-his-face. Levitation grab. I think I'm just going to stick with my katana. I have no interest in all this. Slice it. Ooh. A little cook work. Oh, maybe two-handed would be better. Okay. There we go. Yeah, they don't slice quite so smoothly down the middle. Maybe I just don't have the hang of this thing. It's a little wild. Yeah, melee weapons in VR is definitely hard. So is slicing. That came down sideways. Nope. Alright, well, we'll see how we do against the bamboo. Because that was not super great. Got one good slice in on that. Oh, and here's some bamboo. Let's see how that cuts. Yeah, so the weapon feels kind of floaty. It doesn't always come down straight with the angle of where you chop. And it doesn't quite stick to the hands. But that was a pretty nice cut. The bamboo cut pretty good there. Let's see if I can do a more diagonal slice. No, diagonally, it just comes right off. There we go. Yeah, so the slicing isn't quite perfect yet. You have to be very smooth with the way you move. You can't slice it too jerkily. Otherwise, the blade will either hit it on the side, or it just doesn't follow your hands quickly enough. To be very smooth with it, and hopefully it doesn't spaz out and not hit it blade first. There we go. Yeah, that was kind of tough, but maybe I'm still getting the hang of it. But when it did slice through, it was pretty satisfying. Went through it like butter, just like you'd kind of expect a katana to. The weapon does have a lot of weight to it too, especially if you hold it with one hand. I think that might be what makes it not quite stick to the hand, is the implementation of the actual weighting of the weapon. But it might be a little bit too much. I'm not certain how much an actual katana weighs and how it feels swinging it around, but you definitely feel the lag time when you're moving it, even when you're not trying to chop something. Oh, here we go. Here are the mines. There's some fruit I guess we could slice. I'm pretty over slicing for the moment, especially on the fruit. The bamboo worked much better than the fruit. Oh, we got these white trees here. It's pretty nice. Bit of texture work on the ground. And there's a big and here's where you have to cut through the bamboo, like what's his name mentioned. If I go with a more wider stance here. Alright, and now this is really our first piece of real gameplay, is how to cut through these bamboo shoots. So they're teaching us here, or forcing us to learn rather, how to cut through bamboo with this katana. Wow, this is gonna take a while. I'm really bad at this. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm just bad at this or if this is actually just more challenging than I think it should be. Cutting down plants in a lot of VR games is a lot of fun, but here it's a bit frustrating mostly because the blade keeps turning. I'm not sure if it's something I'm doing. Okay. Wow. Oh, I don't know how that one worked.
1 hour later.
Well, I hope I don't have to do that again. That was honestly not super enjoyable. Here we go. Give me that. Yeah, whatever. Wow, not much of a mine, is it? walk back to the dojo. That looks just like water, so I guess we'll take the way we can. Yes. Oh yeah. Here's your axe, buddy. I don't know why you need a pickaxe to do geology work, but okay. Take a bit of time. Since the shockwave, everyone is feeling sick. Okay. Yeah, that blue aura looked pretty bad. So, what about this dummy actually? Oh, great. Let it go at the wrong time. Oh, does it collide? Oh yeah, I guess does it collide with my body? It collides with my body as I'm moving. It does collide with me while I'm moving, but not when I'm standing still. Interesting. Got him. Oh, is that a damage number? Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Wow. Huh. Cutting off parts of the dummy is pretty cool. You can even stab him. I do like stabbing in VR, but it doesn't seem to be very effective here. Alright. Back to the house to get some rest and not feel so sick. Oh, it's a trigger on that, okay. Am I going to talk with the master, or are we just going to be investigating comets all day? Okay. Found a mystical force. He didn't know, blah, blah. Okay, so we're still talking about generic sounding forces. After a short time, began to evolve abilities. Oh, so the comet is the origin of these abilities. Well, that's cool. We're here at the beginning of everyone getting avatar powers. I like that. Had to meditate. 20 years. Oh, geez. Okay. The master awaits. Yeah, I mean, meditating for 20 years in order to get magic, I'm honestly not sure that's a level of commitment I would even take for magic. So, respect to the master and his disciples here. What is this? Those coconuts? Medicine balls? Oh, is this a rock? Throwing star. That's cool. Anyway, let's go get magical abilities now. Meditate to enter the ability space. Oh, I just click a button. Well, hopefully they do something where you would actually have to kneel and maybe just sit for a while. That would be a pretty cool mechanic, making you actually meditate in order to, activate magic or something. Make sure that you're so low, like your head is so low to the ground or something, and that you're maintaining like enough stillness in order to, make the player actually kind of do a meditation stance. That would be pretty cool. And definitely something you could do in VR instead of just, the usual click button to meditate. I feel like that'd be very nice if they would implement that. What is the ability space? Cool. And this place looks pretty cool. It's like kind of like that place from Assassin's Creed, the machine that they remember stuff in. The motion parts are visualized in the ghost hands. Okay, so here's how we learn how to use abilities. Trigger to open the hand, grip to close the hand. Oh. Well, that's new. That's an interesting way to use the trigger. So you actually have two hand gestures. I don't think I've ever seen that in VR before. That really modifies the range of what you can do with just your bare hands. So the motion, you need to move your hands into the parts in a given order. Okay, so I need to pay attention to my direction, whether my hands are open or closed, and amount of times. Maybe this will feel like doing Taekwondo forms or something. No, I'm not ready to test my skills outside the ability phase. I like fire. 2 motions. The first needs to be trained and activates the ability for 10 seconds. You should make a fist. Okay, so I need to activate it and then punch. Oh, jeez. I really need to try that again. All right. Oh, that was cool. Oh, it's kind of like actually doing a martial art. Like, you really need to get the form down, and then you can just do it really quickly. Oh. Maybe I'm doing it too quickly. Let's try these other ones. You can blast wind for 10 seconds. Alright. Oh, doing a Kamehameha kind of thing. Oh, that actually feels pretty cool with the rumble of the controllers just sort of directing it in front of me. Oh, I like that. It's more satisfying to actually use than the fire blast. Oh yeah, when you point your arms out straight forward with the trigger down. Oh, that feels good. I like this. The sort of implement, the way that you need to move your hands in a certain order and do a certain level of actions. It's kind of like Waltz of the Wizard or something. But honestly, those motions, they got so repetitive so quickly. It never really caught my attention. But this might be a much better version of that. Especially with the motions, you have to make much more martial arts influence. You're not just like holding grip and flipping your hand and then throwing a fireball or whatever. You actually have to do a series of movements to activate the ability. I like that a lot. And Earth, let's try that. Oh, and here we go, one with the grips. That makes sense for Earth. Oh, God. Alright. Oh my God. It kind of feels like I'm doing an Avatar move, like the moves they would do in that show. Like, move your arms and do this very powerful thrust upward. Bring it up. Oh, he feels like actually bringing it up from the earth. This is pretty cool. I like this. Oh, yeah. More stone. I'm not sure if I could remember how to do this, but this one actually seems pretty straightforward. Can I do it maybe without the ghost hands in here? Is that it? Oh. Okay, we'll see how I do outside of this meditation space. Cool. Alright. Good time meditating with you, buddy. I really do feel like an amateur kind of flailing how to do this. Okay, go away, sword. You're useless. I have magic now. I don't need you anymore. Alright. Leave. Oh, wow. There we go. Oh, it is even crazier when you don't have the hands guiding you. That felt like it came out of nowhere. I was honestly not expecting that to work. Oh, okay. That was so much cooler. Oh, I wish I had... I mean, I guess there's this dummy here. I wish I had something to combat with this ability. I'm so looking forward to future updates on this. This could be pretty big. Especially with this melee combat added here. We got all sorts of axes and other things, and the katana and whatnot. You know, seeing that look a little better, there could be an interesting synergy of melee weapons and these martial arts moves. Maybe there could be some punching moves involved. I don't know. I don't know what they're planning on doing. Anyway, let's use abilities on this guy with this axe. Alright. Time to do some magic. Oh yeah. Eat it, dummy. Well, it doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. Maybe if I can, like, push some stuff around. Some fruit, maybe. Take that fruit. Oh, yeah, the fruit blows in the wind. That's cool. Oh, we're getting really good at this one. Yeah. You can call me the, what are those things called? That, leaf blower. I'm a leaf blower. Human leaf blower. Not a bad power to have. Good for the environment. Not, wasting any electricity and not burning any hydrocarbons here while I'm blowing the yard out for the master, Maybe I can do one of the other ones, because I think the fire one was like this. No. He sort of went up. I guess I'm going to have to practice that one some more. But I got wind down. That's pretty cool. Not getting my wrists to intersect too far over each other is the hard part here. Oh. How is that not working? It's like 3 motions, or 2 motions. I'm not bringing my hands down far enough? Huh. I swear I'm doing it correctly. Okay, let's give that another shot. Maybe we can do fire instead. I mean, you think watching this might seem like a bit of a chore, but I'm actually really enjoying learning these moves. I mean, I've done martial arts before. I have an appreciation for the mastery of a set of movements. So maybe I'm not like every person here, but personally, I actually find this pretty enjoyable, especially when I actually got the wind power working. Oh, that was satisfying because it took effort. And that's another thing that VR does well. Doing things you could do to click of a button in another game, or a click of many buttons, you have to grind in order to get a skill point or whatever. In VR, you have to actually be good at those skills and get good at them by knowing the motions. Kind of like crafting a township tale or something like that. You don't just get a higher crafting level. You just get better at hammering in nails and what have you. Oh, maybe I'm bringing my hands too close to my hips. Maybe slower. I just cannot get it right. How am I not getting this? Do I need to be over a rocky surface, maybe? You'd think they would say something about that. Is it too quick? Maybe my initial hands are... I know I'm getting the second one right. My arms feel like they're in the same exact place as when I started. I'm pretty certain I'm getting the first one right. I just cannot reproduce this outside of that training thing. Okay, well, let's try for fire. I think I'm going to give up on that. It seems like it would be the easiest one, but maybe my hands are just slightly out of place. I don't know how much leeway I really have to work with here. The air one, I mean, seems pretty straightforward. Yeah, I definitely haven't been doing it perfectly every single time. Oh, and the master guy moved. Maybe I blew him with my leaf blower. All right. All right, let's try fire. Oh, and if they hit each other, they explode. Okay. So let's try to remember it this time. Come on. Come on, ghost hands. All right. So up here in the middle, hands out. Move in. You gather it like it's a ball in the center, and you bring it up and back down like this. And you throw it away. All right, one more time. What if I could do this with my eyes closed, maybe? Gather it up. Bring it up. Feel it. The controller starts vibrating. Boom. Alright. Don't want to burn the house down here. Nope. Not getting it. Oh, now we are. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, and it's like a pretty simple motion once you get it in your head as to how it should go. You just kind of gather your arms around, bring it up, bring it down, shoot fire. Sort of, maybe it's an easy learn, hard to master type deal. Bring it up, down, nope. Maybe I'm doing it a little too fast. Oh, come on. I want to hit the dummy with this. Here we go. Got it this time. I missed him. That was pretty cool, though. Felt the vibration of that hitting. I actually feel this a little bit in my arms. Slowly doing this form. Nope. Bring it into the center. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was nice. You know, as far as the damage numbers go, I mean, the katana did way more damage, way more quickly than the magic did. You'd think throwing a fireball at someone would be, you know, worse than giving a little poke, but I don't know. Maybe it's one of your choices to use in this game in the future to use melee weapons, or they probably just, most likely they probably just don't have the numbers down yet. They're probably placeholders. But I would definitely rather be doing these fun forms and doing something you can't really do in another game than just be swinging melee weapons around. I mean, there's already games that do that very well, like Battle Talent. I mean, Blade and Sorcery if you're on PC VR. Gladius is alright. Some other ones I'm probably forgetting. At least one or two. Come on. One more for the kids. Alright, I'm being a little too hasty here. If I take it more slowly, it tends to work out better. Oh, did I lose how to do it? Huh. There we go. It's pretty hard to get it right. Pretty hard. The only one I could say I could do with any reasonable level of quickness would probably be the air one, unless I'm being cocky right now. Nope. Pretty good at that one. That's the dummy blow in the wind. Cool. One more shot at rock, and we'll call it a day. Do it really slowly. Nope. Rock is just not working for me. Anyway, I think that is the end of this alpha demo. Pretty interesting. Bit of walking and a bit of trouble cutting down bamboo, and then we got to the powers, which I think is the real meat of this demo. Definitely looking forward to see what Selfox comes out with next. Definitely want to stay in touch with them. This has been pretty cool learning these sort of martial arts abilities. I've never seen something like this implemented in quite so difficult a way or in quite so creative a way. Like I said before, some other games have done something like this before where you summon magic by doing movements and what have you. But I don't know, I've never really caught on to it. And I like the more martial arts focused aspect of this game, both in the aesthetic and how it comes across in the forms that you have to do in order to actually use any of your abilities. So, this has been Reality Remake. Y'all have a great one.